Don't lose peace of mind over the safety of your beautiful pool. Introducing CamerEye, the fastest artificial intelligent pool safety system. CamerEye uses artificial intelligence to create a virtual smart fence around your pool to help save lives. Monitor your pool 24/7 from your home or anywhere on your phone. CamerEye detects when someone crosses the AI smart fence through overhead cameras. If there is distress or near drowning behavior in the pool, alerts and alarms notify you through the Smart Hub, siren, phone, and app within 10 seconds. Affordable and easy to install. Keep a CamerEye on your pool for 24/7 peace of mind. To learn more, visit www.camereye.ai.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast. Today I'm chatting with Skye Svenningsen, Director of Product Marketing for Automatic Cleaners at Fluidra. Thanks for being here with us today, Skye.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Excited to be here.
And so before we get started, I was just wondering if you can give us a little brief introduction about yourself and tell us what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, I'm the Director of Automatic Pool Cleaners here at Fluidra. I've been with the company for going on 9 years now. Started in 2014, and I've already seen a lot, but with 50 years behind us, there's a whole lot behind us that has really led to Polaris as a brand being known in our industry the way that it is. So I came on as a product manager working on some suction and robotic cleaners. And now I'm over the entire pool cleaning portfolio, which includes our pressure cleaner lineup, booster pumps, suction cleaners, and robotic technology.
I remember listening to you on David Van Brunt's show, the Pool Guy podcast show, and I heard you run down the expansive line of cleaners, and that family grew a bit bigger last year. And we're going to talk a bit about that a little later in the show, but this year is definitely an exciting one for Polaris in particular, a brand I know that you help manage over there. They hit a pretty big milestone this year, right?
Absolutely. We are celebrating our 50th anniversary in the pool industry right now. As a leading manufacturer of automatic pool cleaners. It's a huge honor. We're really excited.
Yeah, the number 50 is a pretty big deal. That marks a half century of innovation in automatic pool cleaning. In 1973, Polaris pretty much invented the pressure side pool cleaner, and since then has been on the forefront of pool cleaner innovation.
Absolutely. Thinking back to how different the industry was, 50 years ago, lots of small guys out there, right, in the industry, everybody kind of fighting for their place. And nowadays, there's been a lot of consolidation, a lot of change in our industry, even in just the past few years. But the thing that I think I get most excited about with Polaris is after 50 years, the spirit of our company, the innovation and passion to drive and make something new and great for our users is still at the core of what we do every day.
Well, I know that today's Alpha IQ and Epic products, those are your pretty much your flagship products over there of Polaris. But foundationally, some of the first products that helped make Polaris a household name, I guess those would have to be the vac sweeps, right?
Absolutely. When you go back, it all started with the 180. Which, of course, the main product that I think we're known for is the Polaris 280 vac sweep, which, remains as a product that people rely on today. Technology may change and things may change, but we created a true product that stands the test of time. For big debris, some of our pressure cleaners have the largest inlets, the highest power to pick up really large, heavy debris in some of those pools and areas where you might get acorns and, kind of big oak leaves and things like that. And I'm really proud that some of the innovations that we made back then still are relevant today. But like you said, we've absolutely evolved and changed and brought new things to the market as well, such as our robotic cleaners. The Alpha IQ platform and our Epic platforms have been very successful for us. We have put a lot of engineering and marketing support behind these products to make sure that they are a range that is just as quality and just as much feature opportunities for our end user. And I hope that, we're here in 50 years talking about, these products being the start of some exciting innovations for us in the future as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it's really incredible that, as a brand, Polaris has been such a fundamental part of the pool experience in the backyard. I mean, when we think about the products that we use in our homes every day, for an entire generation of homeowners, Polaris products have been there since pretty much day one. So, I mean, this number 50 really marks the beginning of a new era of home automation products, and the way that we clean pools has radically changed over the past 50 years. In particular, how have Polaris automatic cleaners been part of that leap in innovation?
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, I liked what you said. We're a household name. Homeowners are naming their pool cleaner. These are buddies of theirs. It's more than just a machine in their backyard. They rely on us as a partner in their pool management. And innovation has to be at the heart of everything that we do. Because while the ultimate goal is a perfect pool experience, the ways that we go about it, right, have evolved. So while, pressure cleaning is still an amazing way for us to get there, in the past few years, in 2017, in fact, we introduced the Polaris Quattro Sport into the industry, which was a new way to look at pressure cleaning with, dual filtration canisters instead of bags, holding a ton of debris in this product, climbing up to the water line and scrubbing using, actual scrubbing mechanisms on the front of the product, incorporating a clear canister so that you could see into the debris being collected. We're not sitting on our laurels around here waiting. We know that consumers are looking for the next big thing, and we're going to bring it. So we brought that in pressure cleaning, but then also robotic technology has changed as well by bringing electric cleaners into the category. And that gives us the opportunity to do really exciting things, like even adding app control, right, to the product, which connectivity is something that consumers are looking for. They expect most of their new products today to have an app and give them some information about their cleaner or their product. And with the iAqualink control in some of our robotic products, you're able to set a cleaning cycle, start it from work if you want while you're on the road, or that your pool is clean by the time that you come home. Do a lot of things that we weren't able to do historically in that way. And robots also offer some additional intelligence in terms of patterning and execution of that cleaning result that can be more efficient and effective. So it's exciting that we have a lot of different cleaning technologies to support all of our consumers' desires.
Yeah, I mean, over the past 50 years, the way that we clean our pools is definitely changed. And even over the past 10 years, I mean, like you were mentioning, having your pool cleaner scheduled to clean your pool at a certain time. I mean, that's just something that we've seen over the past decade. Polaris is definitely right on the cusp of that bleeding edge of technology. And I think one of the things that, speaks to their longevity in the market as a brand has been the ability to balance affordability and high quality features that consumers are looking for in a pool cleaner. I mean, how has that balance kind of evolved over time?
That's a great question. And it's something that we think about every day, right? Particularly in my role of how do we make sure that we're bringing the most feature-rich things that are still, within the grasp of a homeowner to own and use and manage their pool, right? We want people to participate in this part of their pool experience. We want people to buy automatic pool cleaners and make their lives easier. And so you have to kind of think about what kinds of things could we do versus what kinds of things should we do?
Right.
And that's the question that we ask ourselves all the time as a business and as a company. What are the true things that are going to bring value to our homeowner and to our dealers? And while sometimes we might have some wild and exciting ideas, if that costs us completely out of the category, or if we're just out there with some pipe dreams that might not be truly useful to that homeowner in the end, that's what we focus on. We always think about the user first, and we get after the most important needs so that we can stay relevant and, like you said, available in the market at any time.
Well, suction cleaners, I know, are a target that you've been laser focused on. I mean, how does the Atlas line of suction cleaners fit into that next era of products? And how does it help expand those offerings in the pool cleaner market?
Atlas is an exciting product for us. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, with suction cleaning, instead of having debris pulled on board the product like you would have with a pressure cleaner or a robotic cleaner that has a onboard canister or bag, suction cleaners pull the debris into your filtration system. And for many consumers, that's a really nice hands-off opportunity for them to have that kind of cleaning and not have to interact with their product as often. And for us, we took the opportunity with the Atlas cleaner to look at the engine and the way that that product was going to function for the consumer. And we changed it to have this thing that we call halo technology. I like to say it's because it's just that good. So our little angel of an engine there is utilizing these new kind of flaps on the side of it, and they are able to ingest long stringy debris and the fine silty sandy debris that you might get caught up in a suction cleaner otherwise. Now this new engine really devours debris in a way that we haven't been able to previously. So that's probably our best execution for suction at this time. In addition, the tracks, the tri-point tracks on this Atlas are super robust. And I think that consumers are going to be really excited and perhaps even surprised at the climbing ability and the active brushing, which, the bottom of our Atlas cleaners have active brushing on the cyclonic turbines on the bottom, which means that in addition to just sucking up debris, it is also interacting with the bottom of your pool and scrubbing up some of that stuck on debris that you might not have been able to get otherwise with a suction cleaner.
I mean, I know you're also heavily involved in the development of the line of commercial cleaners. How has the reception been with the Vortrax line since its launch?
Fluidra is excited to be expanding into the commercial space. We definitely see that as being an opportunity for our business in the future. And it was absolutely natural to expand automatic pool cleaners into that area. The Vortrax cleaners are going to be key to our expansion into kind of the smaller, hotel, motel, apartment complex opportunities. And I think we have a lot ahead of us on that product road to expand into even bigger and better bodies of water.
So you're the director of product marketing for automatic cleaners at Fluidra. So that means you kind of got your hand on the heartbeat, so to speak, of what's going on from an innovation standpoint. What does that vision for the future of automatic pool cleaners look like moving forward? And how is Polaris part of making that vision a reality?
As a leader in this industry for 50 years, I think that it's what I wake up every day and make sure that we are focusing on, right? How do we make sure that that goes for another 50 years? I think that making sure that we don't lose sight of our dealer and our user at the heart of everything that we do is key to innovation. I think that it will become even more apparent to all of us that connecting the entire equipment pad and the whole experience of pool management is a vision that we have. And that connectivity and being able to speak with and understand and provide value to our pool pros and our end consumers is ultimately what we want to be able to do. And I think that we have the absolute opportunity to be at the forefront of that with the way that Fluidra and Polaris are positioned as, businesses in this world with our huge array of great products that we've got under the Jandy brands, SR Smith and CMP as a part of our portfolio of brands now. I think that the future is very bright and we're excited about where we're heading.
Well, Skye, I really appreciate you sharing some of that insight with us as to where that that brand is headed. And thanks so much for being here with us today. We really appreciate having you on the show.
Well, I really appreciate it as well. In 50 years, let's regroup, okay?
If we're all still around, you got it.
Don't lose peace of mind over the safety of your beautiful pool. Introducing CamerEye, the fastest artificial intelligent pool safety system. CamerEye uses artificial intelligence to create a virtual smart fence around your pool to help save lives. Monitor your pool 24/7 from your home or anywhere on your phone. CamerEye detects when someone crosses the AI smart fence through overhead cameras. If there is distress or near drowning behavior in the pool, alerts and alarms notify you through the Smart Hub, siren, phone, and app within 10 seconds. Affordable and easy to install. Keep a CamerEye on your pool for 24/7 peace of mind. To learn more, visit www.camereye.ai.